Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. I am Pat from Pat's Path Predictor, and this is just a quick update on Tropical Storm Agatha as it continues to develop off the coast of Mexico. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. Alright, so this is what we have right here. This is the latest satellite imagery. So this storm is taking a little bit more time than I originally, as well as the NHC originally expected for it to develop. You see, it is still a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm. It's just taking a little bit more time to develop. I'm noticing hour by hour more of a hurricane like let me show you. Actually, let's pause this right here. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing more storms cracking minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit and cloud tops in these areas. There's a huge area of minus 70s right here. I'm noticing more and more it's becoming less and less like not less and less pronounced, like it's becoming more and more organized. This minus 70, minus 80 degree area, it's becoming more organized. This is the center of circulation we have right here. This is the center of the storm. Center of circulation is pretty much right here. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this. And it looks like it's just taking its time developing. It's these kind of tropical storms that they usually do that. So that's basically what we have right here. The forecast is pretty much unchanged. It's still expected to make landfall as a Category 2 hurricane with winds of around 100 miles per hour. So there's not much of a change. The winds went down from 105 to 100. So it's kind of like small ebbs and flows like this. And overnight, though, it is expected to start rapidly intensifying. In fact, tropical systems are actually more likely to rapidly intensify in the night, because the sun, it kind of in a way kind of slows down the intensity, because even though those cloud tops are surging and the sun's warming the water, the heat of the sun is kind of contradicting with the cool cloud tops, and it's kind of giving like basically a height limit to it, rather, due to the sun rays hitting the cloud tops. But once the sun goes away, there's really no limits to this if this thing rapidly intensifies. So as it's around 10 o'clock at the time of recording here at Central Daylight Time, and it's 8 p.m. Pacific Time, I expect this thing to start re-intensifying rather soon, mostly because it's now night and it's still under very warm water. The wind shear is really weak. It just needed to take a little bit more time to get its act together. Things like this is normal. In fact, it still has time to get for it to really actually do this. If we look back at the satellite, it still has more time to do this. It still has a little under 2 days before it makes landfall. So it has plenty of time to organize, develop, get its act together before it just starts booster rocketing up. So basically, this isn't expected to make landfall till around the afternoon on Monday. So we still have plenty of time for this thing to figure out what it's going to do. So that's basically the key idea we have right here. The latest tracks have come in. The latest tracks have this moving. It's turning right now. Latest tracks now have it moving northeast. The models are kind of like broken all over the place. Some saying just it's gonna stay in Mexico and just be scatter all over the place. Others are just keeping it in the Gulf. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens when it comes to that. The intensity. Some of the models have it as a Cat 2. The majority, however, keep it at around Category 1 strength. The NHC has it at Category 2. So we'll have to keep an eye. These models have kept kind of cycling back and forth, because we've seen models first go to Cat 2, then back to Cat 1, then a couple Cat 3s, then to Cat 2s, and back to Cat 3s, and then to Cat 1s. It's kind of cycling as we're going through this right now. So it's basically a wait and see when it comes to the intensity. Now let's go ahead and get back to the satellites. It is starting to get more of its act together. The latest frame, I believe, came in. Yep, actually, hold on. Let's refresh that and let this thing load. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, this is perfect right here. So yeah, this is the latest image right here. It's starting to get more of its act together. I'm starting to see that center of circulation. Let's actually see where it is in the first place. Okay, never mind. Okay, the center of circulation is 13.9 north. 98.7 west, excuse me. So basically, this is what we're looking at. This is basically the center of circulation. This is where it is right here, and I'm using my mouse to basically just show you where it is. And I'm noticing those minus 70 cloud tops are starting to form a ring around it, and as I've been saying this the last couple of videos, I think an eye is slowly starting to develop right below those cloud tops. It's just too early to tell, and yeah, I'm noticing this thing's getting more of its act together. So this is where it was 20 minutes ago. Okay, so this is where it was 20 minutes. Actually, this is where it was 20 minutes ago. This is where it is now. It's starting to clear out. We're seeing it a little more pronounced. We're seeing another area of storms fire up right here. So depending on how this executes right here, that will depend on when this thing starts going up in intensity again. And I'll be updating you guys as this progresses. But with that being said, it's going to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out, helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather, as well as inform them about extreme weather events like these. Because this tropical storm, even though it's only a tropical storm, is already showing that it's already no joke. And this thing's going to be a pretty strong hurricane by the time it makes landfall. So I'm going to be monitoring the situation as it develops. I will keep updating you guys as more information comes in. But with that being said, guys, have a wonderful day. Stay safe.